All right, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Lindsey Parkinson. I'm the data scientist at the Food Packaging Forum. So I take whatever BeerGit makes and I make sure that it is accessible and organized and that you all can find it later. So we have all of these databases that BeerGit talked about. We have the Brand and Retailer Initiatives database that Joelle talked about. We also have 5,000 news articles that have been published over the last 11 years. These are all freely available on our website. Hopefully you have been using them. But these are all available as spreadsheets or dashboards or text. And that's great, it's all available, but it can be difficult if you're interested in one topic to get to all of these different pieces of information and to bring all the connections together. So that is what we are working on now, is creating a new platform called the Food Contact Explorer, which brings all of this information connected together into one platform. So here it is. It's not public yet, but we'll get to that in a second. So here's the Food Contact Explorer. If you can search through this whole catalog of the universe of chemicals, as BeerGit described, and if you want, you can sort it by the group, the chemical group that it's a part of, or maybe the function that it performs in food contact materials. It also has all those regulations that BeerGit talked about in the FCCDB, so you can search by regulation. Yeah, so there's going through a couple different examples here. And then once you decide which materials you want to look at or regulations you're interested in, up at the top, which the video we'll get to in a second, I should have made it shorter, you can then download the chemicals list for your filtered criteria. And then you can also save a search for later if you want to get back to it. And yeah, so that's this first catalog. So you can go through and sort whichever chemicals you are most interested in for your personal work. But if you're only interested in one chemical, perhaps, then we can, here. All right, so bisphenol A, for example, is a particular popular one in our field. So we can go look at what is all the information we have about bisphenol A. Brief overview, here's all the kind of regulatory lists, and then we link directly to where that information is found if you want to go read about it yourself. We also have all of that migration and extraction from packaging, which materials it was found in, the scientific papers it was in, and then you can also download that list of all the sources where that chemical is found. And yeah, so the health information that BeerGit discussed will also be available there once it is public. And yeah, so that's very briefly what I've been working on. And yeah, so I'll need help making sure that it works for whatever it is that you all do. So as I said, my name is Lindsey. You can find me on Swapcard. You can find my email there. If you want to help me beta test it, I would really appreciate some help. You can also give me your business card. Also, if you don't want to be a beta tester, I totally understand. It can be really annoying. You can contact me and I will put you on a list for when it is publicly available. So yeah, and now I will pass it on to my next colleague.